That's why we need an all pork chop all-star season.
I want to sleep with Trixie so bad.
What?
I want to sleep with Trixie so bad.
Like,
Welcome back, everybody. Happy celebration to anniversary. Welcome back to the Bloodborne 10th anniversary celebration run. My name is Darcy. If you watched my other video, thank you for coming back. If you didn't, welcome. We are doing a Bloodborne run. I bet the info's in the bio. I'm switching weapons each time I die. Last I left off, I died. So, new weapons. Let's spin those wheels. Where are my wheels? Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. It still says that from the previous time we were here. Well, now you got a good look at what we were just using. Let's see what we're going to be using for this video. Hunter pistol and saw spear. Okay, period. See, now we're really set up for success. What is my saw spear at, actually? Okay, it's also only at +6. Whatever. How is my saw cleaver only at +6? I mean, I guess I got the beast hunter soon enough, but okay, one thing at a time. Hunter pistol at +10. Gonna kill the cleric beast with using just a hunter pistol. And this is actually a good opportunity to show off that classic box art hunter that I was talking about before. Because I have been itching for that. I'm going to keep the old hunter gloves. I just like them. And the old hunter trousers. I like those too. I love the little brace on the leg. I love the lore behind that. I love the asymmetrical bracing on the arms that the old hunter gloves gives. But otherwise, yeah, we'll just do... You know what, since it's a saw spear, we'll even do the Yarnum hunter garb. So a little bit different from the box art, but keeping the classic hat. Le chapeau, as they would not say in Yarnum. And alright, this will be a cute little... Oh god, my echo... Well, who cares? I really, frankly, don't need to level ever again. You know, I'm plenty high level, but I think the weapons only being at +6 is kind of what helps balance that out. Just because, you know, I've played... God, what? Is there a way to quickly look at... No. I'll look at what my playtime is some other time. I mean, it has to be multiple hundreds of hours. I'm getting my bearings with the saw spear. Okay. I mean, it's basically a longer saw cleaver, so that's fine. You know, I just think that the transformation attacks are the coolest. Kind of going back to what I was saying in the first video in terms of getting getting all the negativity out of the way so that we can just have good vibes. I feel like a common complaint I would hear about Bloodborne across the years is like, oh, there's so few weapons. I like the other games where you have so many more weapons to choose from. And it's like, every weapon is 2 weapons. And the transformation attacks are the coolest. So, why... Whatever. Yeah, we're at the Cleric Beast, and at least with Simon's Bowblade at +6... things were not looking good. And I do have concerns about how bosses are going to go with my weapons in the state that they're in. So I'm thinking of maybe just exploring the rest of Central Yarnum and then just doing a boss run between, or a boss rush between Cleric Beast and Father Gascoigne. Because it's like, yeah, obviously, of course, I could beat the cleric beast with the pitiful level of damage I was doing, but I just didn't really see it happening in a way that felt fun for me. So I am considering maybe just clearing out the rest of Central Yarnum with the weapons I have, and then probably diving into some Chalice dungeons to at least get these babies up to like the, what is it before Bloodstone Chunks? Or maybe it is Bloodstone Chunks to get to a +7, because I think it's Twin Shards. So that'll be rough in terms of like having to farm Bloodstone Chunks, but maybe I'll get a friend to help me. That would be fun for us to do. And we'll see about these damn bosses. Because like I was saying in the other video, I don't want it to be a situation where I just like do the boss runs and inevitably die with my +6 weapon until I get a +9 weapon to be able to successfully beat the boss with. Like, that's not fun. That's not really the spirit of celebrating what these weapons can do and how cool they are. This part always feels a little sad. Like, obviously the dogs are like the most hated enemies ever, but the ones in the cages, and the thing is, I don't have to kill the ones in the cages, but in the back of my head, I always think one more of these cages opens and one of them comes up behind you, and so I just have to do it for my own peace of mind. But that's just a little bit about me. I'm not even going to engage with her until, well, I guess I could go talk to Yasefka. When does Imposter Yasefka show up? Maybe I should go ask. Let's go check on her. I don't think I've talked to Yasefka since starting this save file, so, or this run, I mean. That's not the way. Ah! Thank you. Ugh. The physics on the clothes. Another one of my favorite things about all of these games. Hello?
Are you out on the hunt?
Okay, this is Yasefka.
Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yasefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
What is she gonna give me?
Now, go.
Oh.
And good hunting.
Okay, either way. Do I have it on me? Can I just like use it and pick it up real quick? It just bugs me so much when I leave stuff on the ground because I can't pick it up.
Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
And like, you know, I think the Imposter Yasefka is, you know, it's not the most subtle kind of deception. See, empty-handed, no, oh, that no weapon, I don't know if we can, how much more we can see through the door here, but because, you know, there's your one hint, like, oh, she's empty-handed, and then you can see she's holding a weapon later, and her voice is obviously really sinister, and blah, blah, blah. But I also just thought about, like, oh yeah, she literally says, I don't want to expose my patients to infection. And then when the imposter shows up, it's like, oh yeah, send them over. People from outside the quarantine, send them over. I got room. But I don't remember when the imposter shows up. Maybe it's after... I guess it would make sense for it to be after you discover the Odin Chapel, because then you have the choice of where to send people. Because it'd be a little funny if you are able to send someone to quote-unquote Yosefka before you even have the Odin Chapel option and just totally unfairly lose that NPC or whatever. But anyway. While we walk all the way back, you know, in the first video I was talking about how I got into Bloodborne, and I mentioned that Bloodborne basically is one of the biggest influences that led me getting into horror in general, because, you know, I dropped the game twice before finally... Did I kill you? Oh, I sure did. I had dropped the game twice before picking it up and sticking with it forever. And, you know, that was because I was just so obsessed with the world of Bloodborne, the lore, the story. Even though I had quit the game 2 times, I was out here watching the lore videos, completely obsessed, and then was like, I have to play it for myself. This isn't enough. Like, I can't quit it. And so I was determined to just get good, as they say, and play through the game. And then, of course, you know, I feel like everyone has that hill to climb with FromSoft, and once you get far enough into one of these games, I think you realize, like, oh, these actually aren't that hard. Like, they're quote-unquote hard, but it's just like anything. Like, once you learn how to do it, then you know how to do it. And I think it's just that these games have a learning curve, which I've never actually really understood what that means literally. Does that just mean that, like, it's a higher curve as you learn? Like, the curve, a higher learning curve is what I should have said, because everything should have a learning curve. But I don't know, you get far enough, you get more weapons, you get more tools, you level up, and everything just gets easier. And, you know, it never becomes like press A to win, but that's just how it is. I feel like I felt the same way about Elden Ring. Like, I was feeling how powerless I was at the beginning of Elden Ring, especially starting with like a pure faith build. And then... Everybody quiet. Damn it. It's fine. But then you go through the same cycle where it's just like, oh, I have explored enough and found enough things and weapons to really flesh out a build. And so it just becomes totally doable and fine. And with Bloodborne in particular, you don't even have to really worry about fleshing out a build. Like, I guess you could screw yourself over by trying to, like, just level Arcane or Blood Tinge in your first playthrough, but Yeah, I guess that would be unwise. I guess if I did that, I would feel like I was not getting stronger. But otherwise, because this is a more streamlined game, it doesn't really matter what you level as long as you just learn how to dodge. Where is this clown? Hello? We'll make it like a horror movie. Will you see my hand sticking out? All right. See, that's the thing with this run. This is a celebration and not a challenge. So if I'm one-shotting everyone with one visceral attack, it's because we're just here to revisit Yarnum, see the sights, look at the coffins, wonder about what these devices were used for. I mean, I guess it was lowering boats into the... Because, you know, we refer to this as the sewers, and I mean, I guess maybe the sewage does flow here, but... I don't know. I'm just thinking about what... Because, you know, there's boats down there. I bet those pulleys and such were used to lower those boats. And then people were doing what with those boats? Transporting goods and materials? That's suspicious. Okay. This area was another... not roadblock for me, but a tall ass speed bump. For some reason, I was pretty reliably dying right here. Something about the marksman plus... Where's the beast? Are those both riflemen? Do they always group together like that? And where... Isn't there another patrolling beast? Have I totally misremembered this area? No, there he is. He's over there. Okay. I mean, and I'm a lot better at... See, I'm like scared to... Because this... Oh, I just remembered this area being so hard for me when I first was playing this game, but... I probably just didn't know how to play the game. Okay, here he comes. Damn. See, yeah, when I was first playing the game, I did not have the reflexes to, like, dash in for the visceral and get his ass. I was probably just slamming R1 the way I'm doing now to slice this guy up. But I remember this being a major roadblock for me. Or, I mean, speed bump. You know, tall speed bump. But, you know, jumping back to an earlier topic, which is going to be a lot of my conversation style in these videos. I feel like, you know, even after becoming totally obsessed with Bloodborne, I still was really reluctant to, like, really get into horror and watch horror movies because I was still too scared. Like, Bloodborne I could handle because everything's, like, beautiful and, like, it's a video game, so I'm in control. Because I really didn't get into watching horror movies in a major way until college. It had to be. But, you know, these things just all coalesced, and I think, you know, at my gigantic age, really learning who I am and what I really love most in terms of art and aesthetics and genre and mode, Gothic horror is just where it's at for me. I just want to always look around and see these visuals and this architecture and this style of clothing, like the Victorian, Edwardian style, period. Period. What is the actual way down? Because, I mean, is it to just fall and get that item and fall again? Is there not a ladder or some? Oh, there's that ladder, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to get the item. I'm not going to break a leg. I'm going to get the part. Oh, all right. Into the filth. I don't even remember if there are any. Surely there's like a rat. Oh, right. I can go that way too. Okay. Is my mouth moving? Was I mumbling? It's fine. You know, I have a skill where, oh no, my mouth is moving. Okay. Let's go see the rats. Surely there's a rat. Oh, there's a rat. Okay. Because I didn't want to get near you hoes. I said I wouldn't touch these rats with a 3.5-foot saw. Okay. I don't know the measurements on the saw spear. Ooh, Madman's knowledge is useful. That's actually going to be the real tea, is I need insight that I can turn into blood rocks, or I'm sorry, blood chunks to get these weapons up. But I'm probably just going to do some chalice dungeon diving to get these weapons up. But anyway, yeah, so I've been, you know, conducting a little independent survey of Gothic fiction over the past, like, year or two, hitting all the classiques. Dracula, Carmilla, Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Arthur Machen. Is it Machen or Mach? Surely it's not Machen. It must be Machen, right? Algernon Blackwood, M. Sheridan Le Fanu. He's not even French, I'm pretty sure. And that's thanks to Bloodborne. And, you know, also just... Wow, these actually do take... These are a lot of health. Alright. Some of these... Some of those impact sounds were giving, like, bullet. For a second I was worried that there was a marksman somewhere. Okay. Doesn't that sound like bullets firing to y'all? I guess it's just the... Oh, I guess it's just how their nasty bodies sound. You know, I feel bad for calling them nasty. They're clearly wretched. And... I doubt they chose this. Were these people once? Because, you know, there's like the... There's the beast curse. We know what people look like when they get the curse of the beast on them. And these people, they do have the elongated limbs with the arms, but their legs have rotted off. I think I just saw exposed femur. What happened to them, if these were people? Or are they some sort of being that just emerged out of this filth? Like, if our hunter just laid in this filth for long enough, would we also become one of them? I need to get a close look at that character model and really get some answers here in Yharnam. Oh, there's a shortcut up here. That'll be nice. I know, I said I was going to explore the rest of Central Yharnam, but it's really just the sewers and then, like, the bridge to Gascoigne, I guess. But that's okay. This can be a shorter one. There's nothing wrong with that. A cute little check-in before I probably go into farming mode to try to get my hands on some more bloodstone chunks. Oops. I was not really thinking that hard while swinging at those birds. But yeah, obviously, like, the first thing I think of, or like what I just keep thinking about lately is, come on. Oh, come on. This is my chill, quiet video as I just deal with this beast. Girl! Okay. This is embarrassing for everyone. There we go. That was so humiliating. It's okay. I am not here to prove myself as the best Bloodborne player in the world. It's fine. What? Oh. Again, not remembering how the game works. What are these? Oh! They're like little dragon demon dogs. I mean, you know, they're gargoyles, but I don't think I've ever really looked at these. Those like fins, not fins. What do you call those? Frills? And those like bull horns, like what the hell are these? I've never really taken a good look at them. Well, oh, these girls. You know, I've been thinking about NPC quest lines for this playthrough as well. That would be a good thing to sincerely let me know in the comments if that's something y'all are interested in, because I kind of had it in mind that I would not worry too much about them for this run, excepting a few. I do know in particular Eileen dies in this playthrough. I'm sorry, everyone. I have never fought Eileen in the Grand Cathedral, so we're doing that for sure. Ready your tissues or whatever you need to do. Once the blood moon rises, the pale blood moon rises, Eileen dies. But just because I've never seen it. But in terms of other NPCs and their quest lines, sincerely, let me know in the comments if you want me to pursue some of those, all of those, because I could. I wouldn't mind. And it's not too late. I'm not locked out of any of them at this point, as I mindlessly swing away. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, a huge, huge deal for me was Robert Eggers's Nosferatu from late last year. Like, you know, that really talk about things that inspired me to do this playthrough. Just immediately one of my favorite movies. Everything I look for in terms of gothic fiction, gothic horror, gothic aesthetics, period films. What was that attack? I don't think I've ever seen that weird headbutt. Like, it was like oh my god, I thought it was still alive. That like headbutt up and then chin butt down, that was so funny. Oh my god. Okay. That's what's also gorgeous about this game is no matter how many times I play it, I still fall for jump scares in a way that like I don't think I do in Elden Ring, or that there's really opportunities for in Elden Ring. I know that people talk about the kind of the more claustrophobic feel of this game, and with the layout of Yharnam and its architecture, but I think that that's one of the... Oh, still alive. I think that that like kind of... Not kind of, it greatly contributes to the horror mode that it's operating in, because you get opportunities for things to be around corners. Okay, let me... like jump scaring you even when you think that you know this place like the back of your hand. Are we dealing with the pig here or around the back? I don't know. We'll think about it. Like this tight architecture, I mean, for... Oh, close up on my hunter's face. Oh, I forgot she had green eyes. That's nice. The kind of tighter, confining spaces, you know, especially in central Yharnam, they just kind of allow for more opportunities for classic horror jump scares, and people shouldn't bitch. I mean, and you know, anytime I'm defending or just thinking about this game and the critiques people have for it, of course, my bias could not be more insane. But I don't know. I think I'm an a skilled enough critic to be real and be honest about the things I love. Like, let me think of something about this game that is love that. Genuinely poor. Let me slash at these guys while I think about something that I honestly think is not well executed in this game. This is tough. I don't know if I've ever done this before as an exercise, but it's an exercise people should try out. Think about your favorite thing and think about the worst elements of it, because it'll make you a stronger thinker and critic, and it will help you with your media literacy, a skill that I think many, many people are lacking more than they think. Okay, I also got distracted looking at these environs, because I'm like, none of this is anything we visit. Like, that's the cathedral ward. Where's the cathedral? Okay, the Grand Cathedral is way back there. And so Old Yharnam is like that way. But Yar Ghul is that way, right? That was kind of my question. Am I looking at... I'm probably not looking at Yar... Wait, am I looking at Yar Ghul? Is that the... No. No, not at all. Right? It's way further over that way. But these are the things I love to look at and think about. It's like, what am I looking at? Because you can see stuff that you do go to. 10 things you missed in Bloodborne that literally everyone fucking knows. You can see stuff you go to. But yeah, I bring up Nosferatu because it just is a great example of the kind of fiction, art, media, whatever category you want to choose. Oh, look at him chilling. Where it's like, this is the kind of stuff that I want to immerse myself in and really just, even if I cut out every other genre or mode for the foreseeable future, that could be okay. Okay, here's the thing. I have never been able to do the thing where I run up and get the backstab on this pig the way everyone else does. So, because like, it turns around when you try to sneak up on it. But I always see people... Oh. Well, there we go. We fisted the pig. We're a real Bloodborne player, and this is a real Bloodborne video because we got to fist the pig. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I'm actually shocked that I haven't been singing more Wicked while recording these. I guess the drug is finally leaving my system. 'Cause goodness knows that fucking movie rotted my mind, got me way back into theater kid mode for months. But I think Wicked is maybe finally leaving my system, and now I'm just Nosferatu brained. I think I can get... And then the iframes from this. Well, yes. Ooh. Ooh. That polearm is sick, though. Oh my god. The range is illegal. Ooh. Getting the health back from a visceral attack is delicious. Okay, should we try Gascoigne? Like I said, these +6 weapons, at least against the Cleric Beast, it was like not cute. But I mean, there's way more opportunity to stagger Gascoigne. So maybe I could just try to rely on visceral attacks. Alright, the piercing rifle and Simon's bow blade maybe got a lot of time to shine. But maybe it's okay. These are... You know, this is practically a standard hunter loadout. You kind of have a saw, your saw cleaver, XP with more range. You have your basic hunter pistol. It's okay if they had less time in the sun. I only have 6 bullets. Ooh, okay. Only because I'm going to have to really rely on visceral attacks. It's fine. He's going to win either way. Everybody quiet.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
That is still genuinely scary to me. That exhale that he does. Oh. Aw, twins. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, okay, that was not the timing. Okay, see, he's gonna whip me from the jump, and that's okay. Okay, what the hell? That... it's fine. Okay. Obviously, that was too soon. There we go. Okay, what's the visceral giving? See, the visceral is giving. I feel like that's how we're gonna have to do this, because I just don't know about these +6 weapons against these bosses.
that smell?
Okay, this is like phase 1.5.
Sweet blood.
Technically, this is his phase 2, and then the transformation is like low-key phase 3.
Sick.
Stop. I'm still pretty good. Oh, I'm out of bullets now, though. See? Fuck. Alright. This is gonna get tough. Oh, this is gonna get tough. Because I'm gonna have to recharge. Oh my god. Okay, he's getting me. He's getting me together. Oh. See, I assumed. Oh, and there I go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Spotting what it was.
Okay, I think I'll just make this one a shorter video. You know, we finished up Central Yarnum, and we got our asses handed to us as expected. Because I do want to level up these weapons, so maybe I'll come back with some higher level weapons. Was I in the middle of a thought? Probably. I feel like that's going to be another theme with these videos, is conversations I start with myself that I don't finish. So you all can let me know in the comments if I need to finish a thought, or maybe you don't give a fuck and that's fine. Last time I didn't really say goodbye, but this time